Everyone, I am here to share a project with you, and these are refrigerator magnets. I put magnets in the back, so I have the teapot and I have the apron. Okay, and so we're going to start with the teapot. The boxes are the same for the apron and for the teapot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start on the teapot, and this is a pretty easy project. So I had gotten these magnets. We had elections here in our small little town, and Bosque Farms, and kind of got a couple of these, and cut it with it facing up with the back, and then here's the magnet. I tried doing it the other way, and it was backwards on the teapot. Okay, so you're gonna have a teapot, and you're also gonna have the I got this teapot at Amazon, and so it's going to have the cutout for the front. You're going to glue that down, and then you're going to have the little top part right here. And then I have a little tag, and we put that in the middle, and then we're going to put "It's always tea time," and then I have a little flower. Okay, it's going to go in dimensionals. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go ahead and do the box first. I think that might be easier to do. Okay, so we're going to just cut right here in these little tabs right here. Okay, so this is, let's see if I have the measurements for the teapot. The measurements are 3.5 by 4, and I scored on the 4 side, I scored at 1 3/4. Then I turned it and scored again at 1 3/4. And on the 3.5 inch side, I did 1/2 inch and then turned it and did another 1/2 inch. Okay. And then we're going to cut these little tabs, and then we're going to miter them. Okay. And those of you who are doing my class on Thursday, we've done this box before, or similar to it. Okay, so I'm going to use glue. I didn't bring my tape. Just put glue right here on these little tabs. Okay, and you're going to bring one side up, and you're going to hold that for a little bit. And the one thing you have to remember is to do the same on the other side, the same facing, whichever way you're facing. I tend to put it backwards, but okay. Hold it for just a little bit. Put glue on that, and then just fold that in. Okay. And make sure that it's not sticking out too much. Okay. Okay, so now you're going to bring this other side down. Okay, and you're going to bring that in. So you're going to make kind of like a little box, a thin little box. Okay. To hold your paper. And all I did was cut some copy paper. I just measured it and cut it a little bit smaller than the box because I want to be able to put a pencil in it. Okay. And if your box has a little bit excess there, you just cut it. Okay, just kind of hold that down. You probably will want to use tape. It's probably easier. I just forgot to bring it with me because I'm in the other room. So, okay, there's your little box. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this magnet down. And make sure that I'm not off camera. Okay. I'll just put kind of glue all over. And you're going to sandwich that together and make sure that it's even before it really sticks. Kind of clean up any glue that's sticking out. Okay. Then you're going to glue this piece here. This is the front of it. It's kind of a decorative piece. I don't go in between all these little diamonds. I just kind of go around it. And then you're just going to put it. I always have white beads with you. Okay, I'm just going to put that down. Just like that. And you're going to have this little top piece right here, and this is going to go right at the top. And we're going to decorate it a little bit. We're going to put bling and kind of give it a little pizzazz. Okay, that's it pretty much. And so then all you'd have to do is put your little box, and you can glue that down, or you can put tape. Make sure you get the corners. Okay, and you're just going to put this down right at the bottom. We should have looked to make sure that that wasn't backwards, but that's okay. Just insert your hand in there. We'll get your bone folder and squeeze that in, okay? So then we're going to, what I did was I got some ink that's almost, it's pretty dry. You can't really do a stamp, and so I just kind of rub it at the edges. Kind of gives a little color. Okay. And you're going to, and you can do this one too if you want. This is a red, but it looks more pink because I don't have much ink. Okay, so then I'm just going to glue that down. And you could put dimensionals on this. I like to use dimensionals. Okay. Okay. Right there. Okay, and then, oops, my little, noticed it up a little bit. It's crooked. And you can put another dimensional on. If you have the round ones, you could do the round ones. I'll just put this one. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of bling. I got this bling at the Dollar Tree. And so it's self-adhesive, and you can put that right at the edge of this. Or you could use a thicker one. I think on one of them I used a thicker one. My scissors have a lot of adhesive on it. Oops. I'm off camera. There. Okay, then I'm going to get about 3 little strips right here, and I am going to put them right there on top. Just kind of give it a little, maybe crooked. Okay. Okay, so what I had, okay, so I find all my little blings. I had some bling. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use this gold, I guess. I bring all my blings and then I can't find them when I'm looking for them. Okay, so you can get 3 little blings right here. Put as many as you want. I like to use 3. I like to separate these ones on the when I put on the handle. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit. And then I'm going to put my adhesive, for some reason, is coming off. I didn't bring my little tools. I'm filming in the other room, so I don't have access to all my stuff. I'm try to remember everything, but it's kind of hard. There. And then that's the little teapot. It's pretty simple. And you can put that in the refrigerator magnet. In the refrigerator, I mean. And so I just stick my little paper this way. And I want to be able to put a pencil. So there's your little magnet. Okay, now we're going to work on the apron. Okay, so this is what the apron looks like. I've got two different kinds. Okay, so those of you who have like the checks, the buffalo check type paper or anything like that. Well, on this one, I teach my class. This one doesn't have the backing, so you're going to have an extra piece, and you're just going to cut it out. You're going to glue it, and then just cut it just a little bit over the screen piece, and just kind of gives it a little edge. This one, if you pick these, you're going to have, this comes with it, okay? So there's two different kinds. You're going to have some floral pieces, and I'm doing some buffalo checks also. Okay, so I started one already, and you can do the same thing. You're going to put the magnet in the back. You're going to glue all these together, and the box is the same. So you're going to put your box down, and you're going to have a piece like this. Okay, it's about 1 inch by 3 1/4, so I'm not quite sure. So it's going to sit like that. And then you're just going to put this little note. I put just a note. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have some mittens, and you can kind of play around with how you want it to be. And I've got some gold pieces. These utensils, I want to put this note just a little bit low so these utensils don't go too much to the top. Okay, so you can put your mitten like this, and I also have a little spatula. Not spatula, what is it called? The scraper, whatever it is. This is the spatula. Let's see if I can get that. We're going to glue it all to the back of this. I put a dimensional. I'm looking for my rolling pin. Okay. You're going to have a rolling pin like this, and I colored the edge red. And so I folded it in half because it's kind of long, and I kind of want it to have a little bit of thickness. Okay, so I'm going to put that there like that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take off your tape, and you're going to adhere all this to the back of it. Stand stay. Okay, so you can kind of play with it. It's not gonna, you cut these also because they're kind of long. I don't want them to hang over too much the top because they'll be in your way when you get your paper. Okay, and then you can put your mitten right there. Okay, and if it's not enough, you can glue them. Okay, and then so you can put a little bit of glue. That way all this adheres. And you're going to put this at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so what I did was I had ribbon and I just looped it, and we're going to put a little bit of bling here, and then I put 2 strips here, and I'm going to kind of bend it to where this, probably should put it before I put the box, but I didn't. So you can put a little bit of glue there, kind of hold it down, kind of like the apron strings. Okay. Okay, so there you go. So now you're going to have a little, excuse me, this is a little pocket for the top. Some of those, like this one's, I didn't put the pocket because on the pattern, it just kind of takes away from the pattern, I think. So on this one, I just put the mitten coming down. It just depends on where you put your lettering and stuff, okay? And so I'm going to put dimensional in this. And I like dimensionals. Those of you who know me know I like dimensionals. I think it makes such a big difference. Okay, let me just put that right in front. And then I have some bling. And I'm going to use my lighter so I can take up all the little edges, you know, those little raw edges that are hang on the bling. Kind of burns them off. Okay, so put a little bit of glue there, put a little bit of glue there. Okay. Okay. So I'll put 2 more. Put one here and one here. And I thought this came out so cute. Oops. Well, doesn't want to stay. There. Okay. So see what I mean? You can put a little bit of glue on your attachments so they don't flop, so they don't break off when you're taking off your paper. Then you're going to add your paper, and again you can put a pencil right in here. Okay, I made it big enough to where it fits a pencil, so this will hang on your refrigerator, and that's it. It's pretty simple project, both of these, and they're pretty fast and pretty easy. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.